All right, so previously I did an unboxing video of a replica pair of the Air Jordan 1 Dark Mochas, and you can see the quality is actually pretty shockingly on point for these. There was a couple of flaws here and there, but today I wanted to compare an actual authentic pair to the fake pair that I got right here. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. What is going on, guys? Hess here, collectivekicks.com. If you guys don't use my website, basically I just curate a bunch of sneaker deals that I find through the week and post them up there for you guys to go shopping. With Black Friday coming up, there's obviously a ton of deals, so stay tuned to that. Also, before I get into the video, just for those wondering, I did get these Pharrell NMDs right here and really love this triple black colorway. But they had white laces originally, and I wanted to see what it looked like, so I got a Volt lace here on one and then the pink laces on the other one. But leave a comment. Which of these actually, if you like either, do you like best on the shoe? Obviously, the triple black or just the black laces look really good as well. But this care package was really, really nice. So if you guys missed that video, go back and check it out. Anyway, today we have an authentic pair, but I will note from the beginning, this box is actually a different size. So I actually hit on a pair of sneakers, and then once they shipped and I got them, I didn't even realize it, but I got the wrong size. Bah, like seriously, like I was just selecting random sizes because it didn't check out originally, and then I just grabbed anything that was left and I got a 10.5. But silver lining to this, because I know people are going to be asking for these, which I totally get as well, but I'm actually going to be gifting these to my my wife's little cousin Andrew for his 18th birthday. Shout out to Andrew, man. So this pair is going to him because it's his birthday and he's been into sneakers more recently, and it's fun to be able to see like him actually take an interest in stuff that I'm interested in as well. So kind of fun, and the fact that I got him for retail, I was like, you know what? It's his 18th birthday. He missed on these. He really wanted them. And so it just made the most sense to gift these to him instead of just trying to resell them. I could have obviously sold them, and I probably should have sold them because I actually ended up buying them on StockX in a 9.5 in my size because I wanted these so bad. This colorway is just too good in my opinion. But so here we go. This is the pair, and I'm going to try to do a deep dive comparison between this one and the fake pair here. So this in hand, like first and foremost, I guess, just looking at these side by side, it's pretty remarkable how close the quality of the fakes are to the real things. Now, I've seen some comments here and there about people saying, well, this is the authentic pair. It's 99% true to the original pair, so it's actually a real pair. That's not true. Don't let these people fool you. Just because it looks and feels like an Air Jordan 1 from an authentic retailer doesn't mean it actually is a one-to-one to the authentic pair. For anybody that's telling you differently, like, don't listen to them. Realize that it's not just an unauthorized pair, it's a fake knockoff. Regardless if it's made in the same factory or not, it's not authorized from Nike to be bought and sold, which is why it's not an authentic product. So you could have a pair of these at a retailer for $170, or I could buy these on the open market for $170, $180. These ones cost me more than retail shipped, actually. But this one still is sitting at that $170, $180 range. Why is that? Well, that's because this is not real. Like, I don't know why I'm having to clarify that, but the fact of the matter is there's people out there spreading false information, letting you think that this is real versus this. Now, if you're buying this because you just want this shoe, you struck out, this is a better option, it's more affordable, and it looks and feels like the real thing, so that's what you want to put on your feet, that's totally up to you. I'm not judging you. Those are your feet. That's what you want to put on your feet. And for those people that are on the rep side of things that buy these type of shoes just to wear them because that's what they want, then totally on you. That's fine. It's if you buy these with the intent to sell them on StockX, on consignment shops, fake people out on Facebook groups, I think that some of these people are giving you a false security in thinking that this is a really, really good product, so you could sell this as a real product. That's 100% not the case. A fake product is a fake product. If you sell this on the open market as a real product, then you're a snake. Like, that is not acceptable. That's all I'm trying to say. Fake is fake, real is real. There is no gray area in between that. You can buy these for your feet and it might look and feel like the real thing, but again, you just can't list this and sell this as a real product because it's not. And I use the example of Pokemon cards as well as baseball cards. Like, can you imagine getting an autographed baseball card from eBay thinking that it's worth $10,000 and realizing it's a fake? Yes, somebody might have hand wrote a signature with a Sharpie, but it wasn't the person that you thought it was. It's the same sort of thing with fakes. I just wanted to drive that point home because it seems to be lost in translation. I don't go super in depth with that conversation a lot of the time, but this is one of those things where every single one of these videos, there's going to be a new viewer that hasn't seen any of my previous videos. And for those people out there, buyer beware. The fakes are really, really good. Yes, they look and feel almost like the real thing. So just be careful out there. If you're buying on the open market for $200, the market price is $380. on your size, then just be careful. It might be a fake pair. If it's worn, it's a little different story, but you just gotta, again, be careful and know that there are really, really close replicas out there that people can buy. If you Google search close enough, you can find a pair like this for like $170, $180 shipped, and it's going to fool a lot of people. That disclaimer is a big one, but how to get it out of the way. A side-by-side comparison though, I would say it's pretty ridiculous how close these are. I mean, just looking at these, playing like this little Where's Waldo like hunt on this shoe. So one flaw on the fake pair is on the heel cup. You could see they didn't glue it properly, and there's actually a little bit of a crease on the back of the shoe. But one thing I wanted to also point out with these fakes versus the reals is the real pairs obviously have flaws too. So the fact is these are handmade. So one real pair in a size 10.5 will be probably a little bit different than another pair that's at size 10.5. Same with the fakes. So this is just one of the flaws with the craftsmanship of the fake pair, but you can have that same flaw on the authentic pair. So first off, the dark mocha suede on the shoe, or nubuck or whatever it is, this is really pretty good quality on the fake versus a real one. I would say the real one is better quality in hand. Side by side, it's really tough to say, but the nap is a little bit better on the real pair. But the real dead giveaway for me that it's a little bit higher quality is right around the wings logo, right up to the lace holes. It's a little bit thinner cut of the leather on right here, the raw edge, versus the real one. The raw edge is actually thicker and a little bit just better quality looking. So I would say that the real one definitely has a little bit of a thicker cut. Obviously from a distance, people wouldn't notice that. This sail colored leather around the shoe is actually very similar looking as well. If you look at the cut of that leather, if it's even real leather, it's really kind of thin on both. I mean, it's not very good quality on the real pair. So that's easy to mimic on the fake pair because the quality is not like amazing. The black leather is pretty close from the fake to the real as well. I mean, they're getting really, really good at recreating these Air Jordan 1s. It's a pretty simplistic shoe to replicate, especially they've had a lot of practice this last couple of years with so many different pairs of Air Jordan 1s. So it's not a surprise that they're gonna really knock it out and do a good job on that. There's a couple threads loose here and there on the fake one, but that problem also happens on the real pair. The midsole and the outsole looks pretty much one-to-one to the real pair. I don't know if they use a different glue on this one. I'm assuming so because the smell is always just a little bit different, at least to my nose, than the real pair. But you don't see the glue, and for the most part, the rubber feel, texture, and everything else feels one-to-one on the fake versus a real one. So that's definitely something that they've come a long way on as well. The tongue look and feel actually is pretty similar as well. The piping around the fake one is a little bit of a different color, like it's a little bit off white more than the real one. So I noticed that's a little bit different. And also the Nike Air tongue tag is a little bit more squished on the fake one than the real one. But again, those are just small things that can be wrong on both pairs, to be honest. The fake tongue actually feels like it has a little bit more padding than the real tongue too. So interesting there. It almost has like an SB sort of feel down at the bottom. It's like stuffed a lot thicker. As for the stitching looks pretty similar on both pairs as well. So there's not a lot of variation there. Although the white thread around the midsole looks a little bit lighter on the fake pair that I have versus the other one. But just remember, like any of these things that I point out that might look like a little bit off, they can totally fix in the next batch of the dark mochas. So that's the difference. Like this is like a product that is released and done, and this is a product that they keep on making time and time again, just perfecting it as the demand is there for this colorway. So even the liners look really similar on both of these. This is like, I mean, this is crazy close. I've seen some Air Jordan 1s where it's just like some things are just dead giveaways. This is one where it's a lot more difficult to look at and go, okay, that's fake. Like this is insane. Like the quality of the materials feel really, really close. The stitching looks really, really close. And I got this pair before the real pair came out, which means you know they're gonna have more improved versions of these, maybe with better quality even than the real pair. So in conclusion, I guess the fake pair is really, really, really close to the real pair. Like in hand, next to each other, it's pretty difficult to tell the difference between the fake one and the real one. The main thing is the cut of the brown suede on the fake versus the real is better quality on the real because it is a little bit thicker. But I mean, here's the thing, like labor cost and creation of this shoe is between $20 and $40, they estimate. Who knows if it's actually true. But the reality is this shoe is really cheap and easy to produce. Not as hard to believe in this day and age because the leather quality is not amazing. It's very, very middle grade. It's not like really nice thick cut top grain leather or anything like that. This is still a really nice quality Air Jordan 1 in comparison to other Air Jordan 1s, but not like other leathers, if you will. So I think that is a contributing factor why this is so easily to replicate, because the cost of the materials on the real pair is not that high, so they can actually match that or close to match that on the fake pair. But the other thing is they've made so many pair of Air Jordan 1s in the last couple years that they are perfecting that process. This is a vanilla pattern to make for them now. They know how to do an Air Jordan 1 and the stitching and everything else. They've gotten a lot better time and time again. So yeah, man, buyer beware out there. Like, if you want the real thing, buy from trusted sellers. If you don't care about the real thing, search the web. I'm not going to link it, as I never do, but search the web and find your own pair. But buyer beware out there as well. There's a lot of risk involved with buying fake pairs. I've had my credit card hacked, as I mentioned over and over again. I've had my credit card hacked a couple times because of fake sites. You just can't really trust them. So then I've also seen sites get shut down time and time again, obviously because they're selling and peddling illegal products. So buyer beware for the fakes, buyer beware for the reals as well. Just got to be careful out there on the open market. That's why, for the most part, I'm usually retail. If I don't hit on retail, then I'm passing. I will use StockX and something like that on occasion as well if I really want a shoe that I missed on retail. And when in this case, that's what I had to do because I didn't get a real pair in my size. But I'd rather get them from StockX than a Facebook group for under retail, or somebody that's trying to look out for me, that's a subscriber or whatever, and then giving me a homie price. I've had that happen before too and gotten scammed. So I'm very cautious out there, only because I have been burned multiple times in different occasions, and I'm just trying to share that sort of knowledge with you guys, especially if you guys are newer to this market. Just be careful out there, man. If you don't hit it retail, there's other options out there too. I mean, $180 or $190, whatever these cost, is a lot of money to be buying a fake pair when you can just buy a real pair of something else. But that's just my 2 cents. I mean, obviously do what you want with your money. I don't care. At the end of the day though, just be careful of people trying to sell you fake pairs for real ones. But we'll leave it at that. If you guys like this video, drop a like on the video if it's been informative to you guys. I have a couple more coming in the future. Some more reps that I have coming over that I'm kind of curious to see how the quality is. But hopefully these videos are educational for you. I am out of pocket for these. Nobody sends me the fake pairs. I have to do my recon, find the pairs, buy them, risk it, and then get the shoes and just show you guys what they look like. And in some cases, obviously like these, it's ridiculously close and a little bit scary. So buyer beware. Have a good one. We'll hopefully see you guys back for more sneaker videos. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Notification bell to be notified. But have a good rest of the day, guys. Peace.